Welcome to Rich People Club. Let's be honest. Being stuck in the same financial rut day after day is exhausting. You work hard, but it feels like the system is rigged against you. If you've ever wondered why success seems out of reach or why money disappears faster than it arrives, this video is your wake-up call. Today, we're diving into the 12 steps to never be poor again, a roadmap that can transform your life and finally put you on the path to wealth. Imagine waking up without the stress of unpaid bills or worrying about your future. These steps aren't just theory. They're practical, proven strategies that have helped countless people escape poverty and build success. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll have the tools to take control of your financial destiny. Ready to change your life? Let's get started. Accept that change is necessary. Change is one of the hardest things to embrace, but it's also the most important. If you're stuck in poverty, the truth is that your current habits and mindset are part of the problem. To build a life of wealth and success, you need to let go of what's familiar and step into the unknown. Think about it. If nothing changes, neither will your circumstances. Accepting this truth is the first step toward a powerful transformation. Many people cling to their routines, even when those routines keep them in survival mode. It's like finding comfort in an uncomfortable chair. It's not great, but it's what you know. To break free, you must recognize that comfort is the enemy of growth. Living a rich life means stepping out of that comfort zone and rethinking how you approach money, relationships, and even your daily habits. This kind of change often means saying goodbye to the parts of your life that no longer serve you. Maybe it's distancing yourself from people who hold you back or cutting out habits that drain your resources. It's not easy, but it's necessary. Picture this process like pruning a tree. By cutting away the dead branches, you make room for new growth. When you commit to becoming someone new, you open the door to opportunities you never thought possible. The old version of yourself might resist, but deep down, you know it's time. Once you've embraced the need for change, the next step is to take a hard, honest look at where you stand right now. Let's dive into that. Analyze your life honestly. Taking stock of your life can be uncomfortable, but it's the foundation of any real progress. You can't fix what you don't understand. Start by analyzing your finances in detail. Where does your money come from and where does it go? Write down every expense, no matter how small. Subscriptions, groceries, transportation, and even that Friday night takeout. The clearer this picture, the better equipped you'll be to make smarter decisions. Most people don't realize how much money slips through their fingers on non-essentials. For example, skipping a daily $5 coffee could save you over $1,800 a year. That's the kind of money that could be used to pay off debt or invest in your future. Awareness is the first step toward control, and control is the key to building wealth. Honesty doesn't stop at finances. Take a close look at your habits and time management. Are you spending hours on social media or binge-watching TV? Those are hours you could invest in learning a skill or building a side hustle. Wealthy people don't have more time. They just use it differently. Identify where you're wasting opportunities and redirect that energy towards success. Once you've mapped out your finances and habits, you'll start to see patterns. You'll also notice what's truly necessary and what isn't. This insight prepares you for the next step, focusing on the bare minimum needed for survival. Let's figure out how to simplify without feeling deprived. Identify the bare minimum for survival. Now it's time to get lean and focus on what's truly essential. Start by identifying the minimum you need to survive. This includes food, shelter, utilities, and transportation. Forget about luxuries for now. If it doesn't keep the lights on or food on the table, it's not a priority. This is about survival, not comfort, and it's a temporary step to get you on the path to wealth. Imagine you're building a house. Before you can add luxury features like marble countertops, you need a solid foundation. This step is your foundation. For instance, meal prepping with affordable groceries can save hundreds a month, and using public transportation instead of owning a car might slash your expenses. These small adjustments make a big difference over time. Living minimally doesn't mean living miserably. It means being strategic. Instead of focusing on what you're cutting out, think about what you're making room for. Freedom, stability, and the chance to invest in your future. Every dollar saved is a dollar closer to financial independence. Keep your eyes on the prize. If you're finding these tips helpful so far, take a moment to like this video and subscribe to Rich People Club. That way, you won't miss any of the powerful strategies we share to help you achieve wealth and success. With this lean approach in place, it's time to take the next bold step, cutting out non-essential expenses entirely. Cut non-essential expenses. Cutting non-essentials is where you start to see real progress. This means eliminating anything that isn't absolutely necessary for survival or future success. For 6 months, challenge yourself to live without subscriptions, impulse purchases, or unnecessary outings. It's not forever. It's an investment in your future self. Remember, every millionaire has faced a period of sacrifice to build their fortune. Think about it. Do you really need 5 streaming services, or can you get by with one? Could you swap restaurant meals for home-cooked ones? These changes may seem small, but they add up fast. The money you save now becomes the fuel for your financial freedom later. Cutting back doesn't mean you're missing out. It means you're taking control. Picture it like a detox for your finances. You're clearing out the clutter and making room for wealth to grow. This is also a great time to sell items you no longer use. That treadmill collecting dust? Turn it into cash. With every expense you cut, you're creating space for something bigger and better. Once you've tightened your budget and freed up some cash, you'll be ready to tackle the next step, increasing your income. Let's see how to make more money without burning out. Increase your income. If you want to build wealth, cutting expenses is only half the equation. You've got to make more money. Start by looking at your current job. Can you take on overtime? Ask for a raise? Even a few extra hours a week can add up. If your employer doesn't offer these options, consider picking up a side hustle like driving for Uber, delivering food, or freelancing online. These gigs may not be glamorous, but they can provide the quick cash you need to get ahead. The gig economy is your friend. Platforms like TaskRabbit, Upwork, or even your local community boards are filled with opportunities to earn extra money. Think about what skills you have. Can you tutor kids, mow lawns, or help someone set up their tech devices? These jobs may seem small, but they can generate hundreds of dollars a month. Every dollar counts when you're building momentum. Sometimes, making more money means thinking creatively. For instance, selling items you don't use anymore can give you a cash boost. Old furniture, unused gadgets, or even clothes can be turned into quick cash on platforms like eBay or Facebook Marketplace. This isn't just about clearing space in your home. It's about clearing the path to financial freedom. Once you've maximized your income, it's time to use that extra cash wisely. The next step is to prioritize paying off high-interest debt, which is one of the biggest obstacles to building wealth. Let's dive into how to tackle that next. Prioritize paying off high-interest debt. Debt is like carrying a heavy backpack while climbing a mountain. It slows you down and drains your energy. High-interest debt, especially, is one of the biggest traps keeping people from building wealth. Start by listing all your debts and their interest rates. Focus on paying off the one with the highest rate first. This approach, known as the avalanche method, saves you the most money in the long run. Imagine you're paying $200 a month on a credit card with 20% interest. That's $40 every month just in interest. By redirecting your extra income toward this debt, you're not just reducing what you owe. You're freeing up money for future investments. Remember, every dollar spent on interest is a dollar stolen from your potential millionaire future. Avoid falling into more debt traps. Payday loans, for instance, are designed to exploit people who are struggling. Say no to these quick fixes, even if they seem tempting in a moment of urgency. Instead, focus on tightening your budget and using your extra earnings to pay off what you already owe. Freedom from debt is the first step toward building real wealth. As you reduce your debt, you'll notice your financial breathing room start to expand. This is the space where opportunities grow. Once you've tackled the worst of your debt, it's time to create a safety net. Let's talk about building an emergency savings fund to secure your future. Build an emergency savings fund. Imagine losing your job tomorrow or facing an unexpected medical bill. Without savings, a single setback can throw you back into the cycle of debt. That's why building an emergency fund is non-negotiable. Start by saving 1 month's worth of essential expenses, enough to cover rent, utilities, food, and transportation. This cushion is your shield against financial disasters. Building this fund doesn't have to be overwhelming. Break it down into manageable steps. If your goal is $1,500, aim to save $125 a week for 12 weeks. Set up an automatic transfer to a savings account every payday so you're not tempted to spend it. Treat this fund like an insurance policy. It's there to protect your future wealth. Think about where you can find extra money for your savings. Skip dining out for a month or sell unused items around your home. Even small sacrifices, like brewing your coffee at home instead of buying it daily, can add up fast. Every little bit counts, and the sooner you reach your goal, the sooner you can focus on growing your wealth. Once you have this safety net, you'll feel a sense of security that money can bring. But don't stop here. This fund is just a stepping stone. Next, we'll explore how to take advantage of the resources around you to ease your financial burden and keep the momentum going. Accept help and use free resources. Pride can be expensive. There's no shame in accepting help when you're working your way toward wealth. Many systems and resources exist to support those in financial need, but they're often underutilized. Take advantage of food stamps, public transportation discounts, or community programs. Libraries, for instance, offer free access to books, internet, and even workshops that can boost your skills. Think of it as leveraging the tools at your disposal. If your city provides affordable childcare or utility assistance, use it to free up your budget for savings or debt payments. Small actions like riding the bus instead of driving can save hundreds over time. The goal isn't dependency. It's using every resource available to gain a financial advantage. Even your social network can be a resource. A neighbor offering free babysitting or a friend lending a hand with car repairs can save you money. Don't hesitate to ask for help when it's genuinely needed. Wealthy people often build their success by leveraging connections and opportunities. It's a lesson worth learning. These resources are bridges, not destinations. As you lighten your financial load, you'll have more bandwidth to focus on growth. Once you've stabilized your foundation, the next step is identifying sustainable ways to increase your income. Let's uncover those opportunities next. Find sustainable income opportunities. Temporary side hustles are great for quick cash, but long-term wealth demands stable, sustainable income. Look for ways to increase your hourly rate or secure a promotion at your current job. Demonstrate initiative, reliability, and a willingness to take on more responsibilities. Employers value these traits, and they often lead to higher pay. For example, mastering a software tool used in your workplace could set you apart from colleagues. If growth isn't possible in your current role, it might be time to explore higher-paying opportunities elsewhere. Update your resume and tailor it to jobs that align with your skills and goals. Use platforms like LinkedIn to network and connect with recruiters. Even a $5 increase in your hourly wage can significantly impact your financial journey, especially when combined with disciplined saving and investing. Consider industries that are recession-proof or in high demand. Fields like healthcare, tech support, and skilled trades often offer solid pay with opportunities for advancement. Alternatively, explore certifications or short courses that can boost your qualifications. Free resources like Coursera or YouTube can help you acquire new skills without breaking the bank. Once you've secured a more sustainable income, the next challenge is optimizing your financial position. Building good credit is essential for unlocking better financial opportunities, from lower interest rates to easier approval for investments. Let's dive into how to strengthen your credit profile. Build good credit. Good credit isn't just a number. It's a key that unlocks opportunities for wealth. Start by paying your bills on time every time. Payment history is the biggest factor affecting your credit score. Even a single late payment can linger on your record for years, so set reminders or automate your payments to stay on track. This discipline shows lenders that you're reliable, making it easier to secure favorable loans or investments. Another smart move is to keep your credit utilization low. If you have a credit card with a $5,000 limit, aim to use less than 30% of that amount. Paying down your balance in smaller, frequent payments, say bi-weekly instead of monthly, can boost your score faster. This strategy not only builds your credit, but also demonstrates financial responsibility. Don't be afraid to ask for higher credit limits as your score improves. A higher limit with the same spending habits lowers your utilization rate, which positively impacts your credit. Think of it as creating a financial cushion that can support future investments, like buying property or starting a business. Building good credit is like planting seeds for long-term growth. Once your credit is strong, you'll gain access to better terms on loans and credit lines, saving you thousands over time. With this tool in hand, you're ready to tackle bigger financial challenges, like leveraging your credit to refinance debt or fund new opportunities. Let's see how to use this to your advantage. Develop marketable skills using free resources. In today's world, your skills determine your paycheck. If you want to escape poverty and build wealth, you need to become more valuable in the marketplace. The best part? You don't have to spend a dime to start. Use free platforms like YouTube, Coursera, or Khan Academy to learn in-demand skills. For example, mastering Excel or learning basic graphic design can make you stand out in almost any industry. Think about it. If you're earning $15 an hour and you learn a skill that bumps you to $20 an hour, that's a 33% increase in your income. Skills like social media management, data analysis, or coding are highly marketable and accessible online. Even dedicating just 1 hour a day to self-improvement can pay off massively over time. Don't overlook local resources. Libraries often host free workshops, and community centers might offer job training programs. If you can't find anything in your area, search online for webinars or free certifications. The key is to choose skills that align with growing industries, ensuring your investment in time leads to long-term financial success. Once you've developed these skills, you'll be ready to make a significant shift in your career. The next step is about moving from being an employee to becoming a contractor, a transition that offers greater control over your income and future. Let's explore how to make that leap. Transition to independence as a contractor. Shifting from employee to contractor is a game changer in your journey toward wealth. As a contractor, you're no longer tied to a single paycheck or employer. Instead, you gain the flexibility to choose higher-paying clients, set your rates, and work on multiple projects. For example, instead of earning $20 an hour at a 9 to 5, you could charge $50 an hour for freelance work in graphic design or consulting. Contracting isn't just about flexibility. It's about financial benefits. Tax laws often favor contractors, allowing deductions for business expenses like equipment, travel, and even home office space. This means more money stays in your pocket. Take advantage of platforms like Upwork, Fiverr, or LinkedIn to market your services and find clients who value your expertise. Starting your own business doesn't have to be overwhelming. Begin small, offering your services part-time while maintaining your current job. Once your client base grows and your income stabilizes, you can transition fully into contracting. Focus on building a reputation for quality and reliability. These are the traits that attract high-paying opportunities. This shift isn't just about earning more money, it's about creating a life where you call the shots. As you expand your services, you might find yourself needing help. And that's where collaboration comes in. Leveraging the power of a team is the next step towards scaling your success. Let's explore how to bring others into your journey. Before you go, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. The journey to wealth takes commitment, and here at Rich People Club, we're dedicated to giving you the tools to make it happen. These 12 steps are your blueprint to escape poverty, but the real power lies in taking action. Success doesn't wait. It rewards those who make bold moves. Now, here's a question for you. What's the first step you'll take to break free from financial struggles? Share it in the comments below. Remember, wealth isn't about luck. It's about strategy, discipline, and persistence. If you're tired of being stuck, take control today. Your millionaire future is waiting. Are you ready to claim it?